Hi, everybody. Welcome to Yoga This Week. This is going to be a quick session. I'm trying to record a couple of quick sessions before we have to pack and move out of here. So let's just start with the breathing. Let's get to it right away. So, rolling our shoulders back, long spine, weight forward, hands on our thighs, palms facing up, forefinger to the thumb. We just close our eyes and take 5 deep breaths as we inhale, belly rises. Ribs go outwards, chest lifts slightly. As you exhale, just slowly pull the belly button back in towards the spine. Ribs and chest fall back in place. Let's take 4 more deep breaths like that. Expand on the inhale and pull everything into the center on that exhale. And as we do that, we'll just change the rhythm of the breath. Just maintain the posture. 4 to inhale, 8 to exhale. Drop your chin down slightly so that it stays in line with the shoulders. And we'll do 4 to inhale, 8 to exhale, 5 breaths like that. And then from there, we'll go straight into our Ujjayi breath. So chin to the chest, keeping our mouth closed. 5 to inhale, 10 to exhale. Let's do 4 breaths like that. When you finish, you bring your head up and open your eyes. And then from here, we'll go into our all fours. So my plan is to go through some stretching for the hips and to take 3-point balances. So some lunges, hamstrings, hips, and some 3-point balances so we get some core work in there. So let's get on to all fours, pushing your weight back into your hips. As you exhale, just go into your child's pose. Really take a nice stretch for your shoulders there. Walk your hands forward so you feel that shoulder stretch, and slowly as you inhale, you come back onto all fours. We do that one more time. As you exhale into your child's pose, stretching, walking your palms forward, feeling the stretch in your shoulders, and then again as you inhale, coming back onto all fours. This time as you exhale, you go straight into your downward dog. Doesn't have to be the deepest one. It's the first stretch for the backs of the legs. So just stay there. Just push your chest towards your thighs. That'll work your shoulders. Keep your palms down, crown of the head going to the floor, palms down firmly on the ground. And then just shift your weight from one leg to the other. Soften your knees. Slowly inhale, come back to all fours, and exhale to your child's pose. And then we'll go ahead. Next time we go into the downward dog, it'll be a deeper downward dog. Inhale, coming back onto all fours. As you exhale, take it back into your downward dog, just a little bit deeper stretching than the previous time. This one will hold. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, engage your locks for a second while you're there. Slowly, as you inhale, come back onto all fours and then exhale to your child's pose. This time when we go to the downward dog, we'll go ahead and take a 3-point balance. So inhale, coming back onto all fours. Exhale to your downward dog. As you inhale, you take your right leg up and out. As you exhale, bend that right knee, turn the right hip out towards the right. Right inner thigh should feel like it's going on a table, and the left foot should be reaching for the right foot should be reaching for the left shoulder. Just staying there. I do get my right and left confused sometimes, so your right foot is reaching for your left shoulder. And while you're holding, you're breathing, trying to feel that exhale belly button in towards the spine, engaging the locks for a second, and then when you're ready, release the locks. Inhale, extend that right leg back out. Exhale, put it back in the downward dog, and then we go over to the other side. Inhale, taking the left leg up and out. Bending the left knee, turning the left hip outwards, left knee pointing to the left side, and the left foot reaching for the right shoulder. That's just the angle of the leg, which will help you to really stretch out your hip flexors. As you inhale, extend the left leg back out. As you exhale, put it back in your downward dog. Slowly inhale, come back down to all fours, and then take a moment, exhale in your child's pose. Stretch out your hands, rotate your wrists, and then get ready to go back into another 3-point balance from the downward dog. Inhale, coming back into all fours. Exhale to your downward dog. And then on your inhale, you're going to take your right leg up and out. As you exhale, you swing that right knee in towards the left side of the chest. And your right leg is kind of resting on that left leg. You can just hold it here and take 3 deep breaths, or you can walk it forward a little bit, like you are going into a plank. Just walk it forward. However far forward you want to, the more far forward you are, the harder it is. If you want to keep your hips up higher, you can. Stay there, soften the elbows, 3 deep breaths. When you're ready, slowly walk yourself back, and then inhale, extend that right leg back out. As you exhale, put it back in your downward dog, and we'll go over to the left side right away. Inhale, take your left leg up and out, left knee comes into the right side of the chest. As you exhale, walk yourself forward if you want to, or just hold and breathe, soften your elbows. Once you get into this position, which is like a half plank or a plank, you want to disengage that leg from resting. You don't want to rest your left leg on your right leg. Just take it out and twist it in towards the other side. 3 deep breaths. And then slowly walk it back. Inhale, extend the left leg back out. As you exhale, put it back in your downward dog. Slowly inhale back to all fours. Exhale to your child's pose. And from here you inhale, come back onto all fours, and then we'll go into we'll do a plank, and then we'll do some lunging. So exhale to your downward dog, and this 3-point balance will take it from the plank. So just take it to a regular plank. The first one, let's just hold it out. Inhale, exhale, engage your locks, 4 deep breaths. Soften your elbows. Hold your hips up as high as you need to. Slowly inhale, drop down to all fours. Exhale to your child's pose. And from here, inhale all fours. Exhale to your downward dog, and then we go back into that plank. So 3-point balance. So here we go. Soften the elbows. Inhale, exhale, engage your locks. Left foot off the floor. Take a breath. As you exhale, put it back down. And then inhale, exhale, engage the locks. Right foot off the floor. Take a breath. Put it back down. Drop down to all fours. Exhale to your child's pose. And do that just one more time. Inhale, coming back to all fours, and from there just go straight into your plank. Hold your hips up as high as you need to. Soften your elbows. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. Left foot off the floor. Take a breath. Drop it down. Inhale, exhale, engage locks. Right foot off the floor. Take a breath. Drop it down on the exhale. Inhale to all fours and exhale to your child's pose. And then we just crawl it to our forearms so that we can take a plank from our forearms. We're just going to hold this. 4 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, engage the locks, and just 4 times through. And then slowly drop your knees down and exhale back to your child's pose. From here, we'll go into our lunges. Inhale, come back onto all fours. As you exhale, take it into your downward dog. And then as you inhale, take your right leg up and out. As you exhale, swing it into a lunge. Walk it through, swing it, whatever works. So right leg forward, left leg back. Right knee is going straight over that right ankle. Don't lose that alignment. Push that back leg as far back as it will go. Just hold the lunge and take 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, you drop the back knee down. Drop yourself on the back knee. Push your weight back onto the back leg. Just stretch out the front leg. As you inhale, you come back to the lunge with your back knee off the floor. Keep your left hand down, close in towards that right leg. Twist in towards the right leg. Take the right hand up and then take 3 deep breaths in this twist. As you exhale, bring that right hand back down and then drop your back knee down. Push your weight back onto that back leg. Drop yourself on the back knee and then really stretch out that front leg. Slowly inhale. This time let's just keep that back knee on the floor. We'll take a balance here. So pushing that weight into that front leg. Taking your hands to the sides, or you can take your hands up and take a balance. As you do that, you can even keep your hands on your thighs, just right here, or you can take your hands behind and stretch this way, or you can take your hands up. As you hold it, you're breathing, trying to feel the exhale there. As you exhale, slowly bring your hands back down. Again, weight on the back leg, stretching out the front leg. From here, we'll go into a side angle position and then a reversed warrior and a triangle before we go over to the other side. So as you inhale, you come back into that lunge, back knee off the floor. Then you're going to place the back foot, the left foot down, toes pointing forward, and your right leg stays bent. You can keep your right elbow on your right thigh, left hand up. You can take your hand down, but try not to put weight on this hand because really the hips and the inner thigh is holding this. Or you can wrap right hand under the right leg, left arm around, and we stay there. Take 4 deep breaths. Whichever you want to do, you can do whichever variation. You can put your elbow on your thigh or keep your hand down or wrap. And then slowly release, soften that leg, come back up. From there, go straight into reverse warrior. So bending that right leg just like you did in the side angle position. And then left hand down the left leg, right hand up, just reaching. Slowly inhale, come back, and then we go into a triangle. So straighten up this knee as much as you can. There's not as much engagement in the right inner thigh, hip flexor. There's not as much engagement as there is in the side angle. The side angle is a hold, the triangle is a stretch. So it should feel like a counter stretch to the side angle position and the reverse warrior. Slowly inhale, come back all the way up, and from there we'll go over to the other side. So your right foot is pointing forward, left foot, toes are pointing to that side. Go straight into the side angle position. So bending into the left side, reach all the way, reach, and then you can take your hand down. You can keep your elbow on your thigh, hand down or wrap. So left hand under the left leg and right hand around. Slowly release, inhale, come back up, go straight into the reverse warrior. So you're still sitting in on that left leg, left hip flexors, inner thighs. The left hip is holding this, and then right hand down the right leg, left hand up just to reach. There's no need to bend the lower back, just reaching up. Slowly inhale, come back, and then we'll go into a triangle. So loosen up that leg. It should be a nice counter stretch. So you can keep your knees soft but not as engaged as this leg was in the side angle position. So just take your hands as far down as they go, knee, shin, ankle, wherever you want to hold. And just place your hand down. You can have some weight on your hand and just feel that stretch. Just take 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, you bring that right hand down and then take it to a lunge on the other side with your left leg forward, right leg back. Hold that lunge. So left knee going straight over that left ankle, and you're really pushing that right leg as far back as it will go. And then from here, you drop that back knee down, and then we take a balance. So lots of weight on that left leg. Most of your weight is on the left leg. And then you can take a balance with your hands on your thighs, hands behind, or take your hands up, turning to the sky, long neck at the back. feeling the exhale. As you exhale, bring your hands back down, and then you're going to prop yourself on the back knee to stretch out that front leg. And then when you inhale, go back into the lunge, backing off the floor. We'll take a twist here. So right hand close in towards the left foot, twist in towards that left leg, left hand up, 3 deep breaths. Try to keep that back knee off the floor. If you absolutely have to drop it down, go ahead and drop it down. But I think we can manage this. As you exhale, you bring that hand back down and then drop the back knee down. Take your weight onto the back leg and then stretch out that front leg. And then from here, you just go into a lunge and you're going to hold that lunge for 3 deep breaths. Again, as you exhale, this time you're going to take your left leg back into the downward dog position. Stay in the downward dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale, engage your locks. And then you're going to walk yourself forward into a full forward fold position. So just walk it forward into a full forward fold position. Just to your thighs, forehead to your knees. That's the manner of speaking. So really just soften your knees as much as you can and get your chest as close to your thighs as possible. Hands can be anywhere. You can have them on your knees, hold behind, ankles, tops of your feet, all the way to the floor, whatever works. And from here, you're just going into a half forward fold. If your hands can be down or in front of you. So soften your knees, long spine forward. Slowly as you inhale, come all the way up with your hands up. And then as you exhale, you can bring your hands back down and then come back down to a seated position. And from here, we'll do 3 cycles of Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, hold your breath. So hands on your thighs, palms facing up, 4 fingers at the thumb, chin to your chest. 6, 6, 12, 6, 3 times through. And when you finish, you can bring your head up. We'll keep our eyes closed. And then we'll say Om. Exhale together here. Take a nice deep inhale. Keep your eyes closed. Let's take 3 deep breaths. All right. Thank you for joining me this week. I'm glad I was able to record this video despite being in the middle of a move. So I hope I can do one more and keep sending them to you until I settle back down in my new home. So take care, stay safe, keep practicing, keep reading. Namaste.